Hey guys, welcome to All Time Gaming. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jamie.
And Jamie, I've been reading some of the comments on our last few videos.
Anything good?
Yeah, mostly positive. A few subscribers saying that they, really enjoy your laugh. They get a...
That's
Yeah.
alarmingly positive. It's more of a cackle, if anything.
But you know what the one thing we've been asked for over and over again?
They want to know where your accent is from.
No, let's keep that one a mystery. No, Jamie, they want to know where the female perspective lies. Well, we thought it would be a great time to pay tribute to some of the most badass women in video games. Let's cue it up.
Well, Chris, you mentioned Mirror's Edge, but before Faith was even a thing,
Yeah.
before George Michael sung it to us,
Hey.
there was Samus Aran, the protagonist of the Metroid series.
Do love me some Metroid.
What makes her character so compelling has probably a lot to do with the very first game. You've piloted your character through level upon level of monsters. You've been through so much together, you've taken down the mother brain for God's sake. It's time to relax and enjoy the ending.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Samus doing?
Oh my god.
Why are they flashing?
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, it's a chick. At a time when women were confined to towers or plot devices, the revelation that your badass bounty hunter was a woman completely blew the lid off conventional game narrative. While subsequent portrayals of this trailblazer have been less progressive than this first outing, Other M, we're looking at you,
Fucking Other M.
it can't be denied that Samus deserves a place on this list.
Well, Jamie, from the unexpected Samus Aran to the obvious with the Tomb Raider herself, Lara Croft.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
No, Lara Croft.
Oh.
A badass through and through, Lara has proven time and again why she's one of the most beloved characters in gaming. From being backed up into a corner in the early games to shanking bad guys in the most recent editions, Miss Croft has earned the adoration of fans across the globe. There was a period in which her games were total garbage, of course. We don't talk about that whole Angel of Darkness, for instance. And of course, the 2013 reboot reminded us of what happens when you corner a pissed off English heiress. Spoilers, a lot of men and a lot of deer, they just die. Sometimes in pretty fucking horrific ways.
Yeah, grisly.
Now, the reason why we mark out the recent reboot over previous installments is that it appears this time Lara has a personality and character beyond, a posh English girl. So therefore we can more easily relate to her, I guess.
I don't know. I like the original personality.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Vapid. She starts off all vulnerable and what have you, and we track her through a traumatic experience, charting her graduation to full badassery via gratuitous use of arrows to the face. Just fucking brutal.
Charting her graduation. I see what you did there.
Yeah? Uncharting, dude?
Yeah. Well, Chris, so far it all sounds pretty progressive.
Yeah.
But our next character has been accused of variously being both progressive and regressive in their portrayal of women in video games.
Whoever could it be, Jamie?
I don't know.
But it's your number.
Oh, wait, okay, it's Bayonetta.
Hey!
Bayonetta has caused no end of debate. Is she sexy or sexual? Chris.
Interesting.
To be honest, that's a matter for people with more time on their hands. However, what is not up for debate is her level of badassery. She has guns in her boots.
Yes, she does.
She has guns in her boots.
In her boots?
She goes to do a kick and then shoots.
Kapow! But they don't look very comfortable.
Chris, one word for that. Metal. That is fucking metal.
Right there.
Plus, her clothes are made of her own hair.
Ugh.
See, you think it's gross, but really, again, badass. I just want to know what conditioner she uses, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
It is
head
so-
and shoulders.
Must be Head and Shoulders.
Easy.
This is the kind of stuff we need to know.
Alright, okay. Show of hands. Who has been ambushed by a hive mind only to dominate and control said hive mind with their superior training and abilities? No one? You guys at home? No? Okay then, well, presenting Sarah Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades and the Master of the Zerg in, StarCraft, obvs. And I guess Heroes of the Storm.
Sounds like something that they would make up in a South Park episode that, satirizes StarCraft.
Well, Sarah Kerrigan was ripped from her family at a young age and turned into an assassin due to her psychic abilities. Kerrigan was transformed into a human Zerg hybrid. That's human/Zerg.
Bestiality, I get it.
Yeah, not the other way around. After one of her missions, turned south. Basically, she was abandoned by her own kind.
Ouch.
That said, her descent into violence has resulted in a few, shall we say, issues, I guess. Her appetite for slaughter and lack of empathy has resulted in a sadistic outlook to the point where she's even been seen to, absent-mindedly lick the blood off of her hands. No one said you had to be a good badass to be on this list.
So
Just badass.
You're saying she's a badass.
She's the baddest badass at all. What do you guys watching think? Is Kerrigan the most badass of all the Blizzard characters? Maybe Sylvanas Windrunner.
Okay, so this next one was kind of a tough call because we're all sort of torn on this entry. While her personality is a bit one-dimensional, we defy anyone to say she isn't one of the ballsiest people on the list.
Who is it?
It's Faith from the Mirror's Edge series. She may not be wholly engaging, but boy, oh boy, those stunts, that freerunning, that parkour.
Parkour! Parkour!
Faith runs around that big, white, kind of bright city, leaping off all those weirdly red-coloured objects.
Yep.
Jumping gaps. It takes balls, Chris. It takes guts. Luckily, Faith can handle herself pretty well, as long as the person controlling Faith isn't retarded. Badass isn't wholly about beating the shit out of people, which is just as well because Faith doesn't do well in combat.
Yeah.
This is changing in the sequel apparently, but let's face it, sometimes being a badass is about having the lady balls to leap from a skyscraper onto a helicopter without a moment's thought.
Ah, right. Well, let me take you back to 2013. All them years ago.
Man, I was so young then.
Yes, that was the year that we had 2 games featuring young girl protagonists that both eerily looked like Ellen Page.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy about it either.
No. But the one that actually had emotions to it instead of being a parody of them? The Last of Us.
What a wonderful game.
Great game. Produced by Uncharted's own Naughty Dog, it focused on the trials of Ellie and Joel as they attempted to survive a fungus-driven apocalypse. What makes Ellie different from the rest of this list is that despite being so young, she has had to learn to fend for herself, going so far as to shank grown men twice her size. I mean, I couldn't do that, and I'm in my 30s.
And she does it brutal too. She fucking jumps on their back and piggybacks them and like...
The gradual father-daughter dynamic that develops between herself and Joel is one of mutual respect and protection from both parties. There's no gender politics bullshit, no saving the princess, just 2 people trying to get to safety with only each other. Ellie is a badass precisely because she's believable, and that in itself, Jamie, well, it's quite tragic, really.
Yeah, it was a very touching game. There were some strong fucking scenes. If Neil Druckmann and Bruce Straley, or whatever his name is, if it's those 2 again...
Yeah, happy on board.
Exactly, it'll be the hat trick.
Hell yeah.
They've done 2 of the best games of the recent years in a row. What do you guys think? Would you be keen for a Last of Us 2? And do you want more from Joel or Ellie, or completely new protagonists?
Yeah, what would the story be of Last of Us 2? Let us know in the comments down below.
Well, that was our list, but that is just 6 women from a whole gaming universe full of them. Let us know who would be on your list and why, and maybe, just maybe, we'll feature them on a future list.
Oh, part 2, perhaps?
Teaser.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you like this video, why don't you check out our list of 6 games more brutal than Doom. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, the usual YouTubey stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya!